Hi. Um, in that video, my intention was to stop people from making fun and defending Daniel Safwan, and my intentions were never to silence the people who were, involved in the situation or, the victims of the situation. But yeah, I didn't make that clear in the video, and for that, I am sorry. And I'm also sorry to everybody, like literally everybody who watches me or that video for using my platform irresponsibly, um, despite me knowing how big of a following I have. I should have been more responsible and took more of the things I say into consideration. And yeah. Okay, let's now talk about the tweet that criticized me, basically. It was tweeted out by Izzat Muhammad. Thank you for tweeting it out and making me realize how bad that video was. I'll leave the tweet in the description down below. I'll try not to ramble and pick every detail about the tweet, but I'll try to explain myself for every thing that I can explain myself for. So basically, first things first, as he called me a hypocrite because I tried to stop the hate going to Daniel Safwan, but at the same time, I was still calling him a prick and a douchebag in the video. And yeah, they were jokes, but at the same time, I did mean it. I didn't think that he was a prick just because of how he looks. I think he is a prick by what people have DM'd me about. You get me? But yeah, I'll get into that later. And another thing is, despite me saying that I was gonna do research, I didn't even contact the victims of the situation to get their point of view, which, seems very shit of me to do. Sorry for swearing. But yeah, the reason why I didn't go further into the research was because before I even went to doing some research, as much as I joke about how Brew News is the most reliable source of news or whatnot. Um, I actually, I actually do take it seriously. I actually, do thorough research and stuff. But for this situation, I contacted Daniel Safwan, as I mentioned in the video, before I even did the research. And then since I decided to not make a video on him, I stopped doing research. But despite that, people still kept on DMing me um, the things that he's done and stuff. So yeah, despite me making a promise already to not make a video on him, I still was gaining some information about him, and I just grew to not like the person, in my opinion, at least. So yeah, hence why in the video, as much as I tried to not expose him as a person, I was still hating on him. So on the surface level, it doesn't really make sense because it seemed like I was just hating on him just because of how he looks like, which is what I said in the video, which is my fault. And if you're asking if you knew that this guy is a bad person, why would I promise to not make a video on him? It's because I literally saw a bit of my old self in him. I used to be an attention seeker and everything, egotistic, narcissistic, and I am still a bit of that now. But then I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. He apologized, and then there's nothing much we can do now. But then he didn't really change afterwards. He just deleted his Instagram um, account, and then he just moved to Twitter, and now he's following so many people on Twitter just for them to follow back. If you're watching Daniel Safwan, try to prove me wrong, dude. Like, who follows 1.6k people, and you can't read 1.6k people's tweets. You get me? I don't. That's my opinion, at least. I really was hoping that he would change, but then I was wrong. He didn't change at all. Yeah, basically. Another thing I want to address is people calling me a clout chaser. I got a bit of hate for that. Um, I'm not even gonna apologize for that because I am not a clout chaser. Daniel Safwan doesn't have clout. He barely does have any clout. He probably has more fake followers than I do, more than anything. But yeah, the people who were hating on me for that was people who found him attractive coincidentally. So yeah, those people are just defending him just because they find him good looking. So, that doesn't apply to me. I don't care about that. But yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna talk about. I don't know. You guys kind of need to understand that the bigger your following gets, the harder it is to control. Hence why I think I succumbed to the pressure of always. I felt like I had the responsibility to try to stop the hate and kind of spread positivity, which is kind of bullshit when I actually did hate the guy. So yeah, I wasn't being honest to myself. I should have, so that's why in the video it just came across, very hypocritical because, I was going against my own beliefs in the video itself. So yeah, it was very stupid. But yeah, I don't know. It was just a pressure of trying to spread positive vibes when, this person honestly don't deserve the defense that he receives, but at the same time, I don't think cyberbullying is ever the answer. You get me? And for the things that I know of him, I am not here to expose him. If anyone is to expose him, I think it should be the victims, the people that, want to expose him. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you guys anymore, I guess. Thank you for watching. Thank you for understanding. So yeah, I did an oopsie.